institutional players have brought the Bitcoin boat back, bought it, and pumped it. Now, can they break out? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well today. Man, did I ever work out hard, like heavy. I mean, I was messed, man. I honestly, I didn't even know I could do this show today. That's how messed I was. But I managed to get some strength and get the show on the road. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And I hope you are as well. So if you are, hit the like, hit that subscribe button, all right? And watch all the way to the end because, man, we're going to figure out what's going on with Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, now, before I do, right, I've been reading some of the comments and one of you guys were liking up the fact that, oh, you keep changing your mind. You know what, honestly, you just don't understand a little bit about trading. Okay, so when the price action tells you something, right, it's sort of like watching the weather report. Let's just say you see a Hurricane 5 come to fruition in the ocean. And you're like, look out, Hurricane 5 is coming. And you go, oh my God, I gotta prepare for that. And then it drops down to category 2, right? Was I wrong to point out the category 5? Huh? Was I? Here, check if you think that, right? It was a category 5 and it turned into category 2. Okay. Simple as that. Like, think about that for a second, right? So stop your noise, right? And let's continue. Let's start off with this trade. Now, I left this trade going because, even though I saw the category 5, I was like, damn, should I exit this trade? I was considering it. Honestly, I'll be, right? I was considering it, right? And I decided, you know what? I'm going to let it go, right? If there's a chance somehow they pull it off, they turn this thing around, boom. Now, still, Bitcoin's not out of the woods, and we're gonna look at that. Even though this trade's in the positive right now, and I'm glad that it is, we're going to look at that. Now, if you're interested in trading, you could do so at weex.davincij15.com. This is where I'm making this trade. This is where it's going to make you some money, and you can get $30,000 in free money to trade, and anything you trade with is all yours. So it makes sense to do this, especially since, Bitcoin, you know what? There's a high probability, right, that Bitcoin is going to continue going higher, right? Because of all the other indicators that says, yeah, you know what, we're not overextended here, right? All the indicators say we're not overextended, and although, going down to 73 is not the greatest, right? We should be able to go a lot higher if we can just hold that 73 if we ever go through that. I also do this show on, if you want to watch the show live, right? I've got a lot of people here watching it live. You could also be part of that and watch it live by just signing up to LEVEX.davincij15.com. Link is in the description below. So you're thinking, you know what, they're going to bring it back, right, at the 78.6 and, hold the line maybe here, maybe, right? Let's just see. But let's just see when we're wrong, and then this thing's going to break out, and we don't have to worry about the $73,000 target anymore. That's what we want to consider ourselves. Okay, when can we say the $73,000 mark is not valid anymore? So what we have to do is look at it, zoom out, in order to find out where that is. I don't like it. I don't like the use of times, this type, but then again, it's not the actual type, so I'll go with it. And so approximately this level, if we break out of this level here, so if we get above the 93 and close a 4-hour candle above the 93, 92-ish area, right? Let's see here, where are we? We're in the 92 actually already, Jesus. So approximately a 4-hour candle in the 90, let's just say 94 to be safe. If we get above the previous high where we're getting it stopped out, that's the perfect point to say, okay, yeah, you know what? The trend has changed. We're not going to visit the 73K level. It's unfortunate because I want to be able to add to this trade with the lower prices, but it is what it is, right? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I'm going to just let it be, right? And yeah, it's going to be scary, right, to add to this trade if we get to a lower levels, but it is what it is. It's only 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I'm not going to lose until I actually close the trade. So that would be that, right? So I'm going to hold this trade open to the big win. Big win is when we're going to take profits at you know what? We'll set our profits taking market. We'll start looking at taking profits at 150K for Bitcoin. We'll start looking to see if this makes sense for us to do that. And then for sure, we're going to take profits, close out the trade completely when the pi cycle indicator has topped out. But that's far away from here. We don't have to worry about looking at that right now. So with that said, right, let's see what else we can do here on Solana. You can see that Solana, right, 3 nice candles, right? There's likelihood on the daily, likelihood that we're going to retrace right back up here because, you know, they did bring the bulk back for their friends to get in. So it makes sense for this to retrace back up here. So yeah, along here, probably after another W here, probably it's just going to make you work for it. So it's not gonna like hand it to you, this trade. So most likely we're gonna have to come back down, retest the lows, the 140 lows, somewhere in there. So if you want to trade that, you should buy down here and trade it all the way up to the 170-ish area. Again, Ethereum, it's pretty much the same thing. If we were to go down to the 4 hour, you can see that if you look left, and you can see as we look left, there's a lot of red candles. So that means we're going to refill all these red candles because we've broken out from this top wick here. And yeah, most likely going to close. Oh, did we close that previous green candle? Yeah, so that indicates a higher move all the way up to the top of the level at the $2,500. So there you go. Yeah, and well, that's it for today. I'm going to be answering a lot of questions here because there's quite a few people asking me questions in the group. So if you want to be a part of that group, it's levex.gj15.com, where you can actually be a part of that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.